Well, how's it going, Kingston? Welcome back to another Napoleon Total War Grand Battle Mod for Napoleon Total War. My goodness, that was a brutal charge against Hussars. Looks like we have some more cavalry here. Starting off the battle strong. This is the map Leipzig. Today we have a 3v3 with ultra unit sizes. That's right. You heard it here first, guys. 300-man to 500-man units with some insanely large 140-man cavalry units, guys. This is the battle to be watching if you love those large unit sizes. My goodness, look at this. My computer's like freaking out, and I got a decent computer here. You can see already some cavalry trying to run straight in for the guns. Now, as I've said before, guys, this mod is still in development. That's why it's not on ModDB or any of those things. Still, they're trying to figure out how to do a lot of things, including their own maps. They're modding out units, features like this whole thing, trying to maybe increase density of cavalry so it hits more. Like I said, it's just a whole bunch of still fine-tuning this mod, which is a totally different type of mod than NCW3 for many reasons. I may have to make a video at some point because I keep getting asked, but look at these unit sizes. You know, I'm a sucker for NCW3, but I do love some mass battles. Look at this Norwegian line. Now, the real treat here, guys, and the unit that I love to bring, look at this 500-man Villa Guard. Look at this insanely large Imperial Guard unit. Have you ever seen something so glorious? So amazing. And then, of course, you have a huge 500-man Fusilier. You have just so many troops on the field here. Now, I'm facing, so we have a French, Norway, and Poland going up against a Russia, a Prussia, I believe, and an Austria, if I'm not mistaken. There's the Prussia. And then Austria in the way back. No, that's the Russia. Here we go. Yeah. So, you know, the Austrians, Prussians, and Russians, you know, all hanging out together. Now, it does look like France has actually pushed up here. Huge batteries from Russia set up. You can hear the volleys already being fired. Computer can even render all these units. Looks like all the units aren't even firing here. But yeah, so Russia has kind of made contact. There's a lot of artillery. France has a grand battery here in the center, firing down where they know the enemy are. Man, these shells are just bouncing everywhere, trying to look. Now, we do have, like I said, Poland brought a lot of cavalry, guys. Look at all that cavalry. They brought so much cav. Even more in the back. Of course, they do have some line infantry here. But talk about a lot of lancers just waiting in the back to be unleashed upon the enemy. They are just waiting, biding their time, waiting for the enemy to make a mistake and then unleash the legions. Now they do, of course, like I said, we have Norway as well. He's pushing up his line infantry, brought a lot of lines. Yeah, you can see, there's so many units in the field, it's struggling with my computer to even load them all. Taking up the center line, France obviously is taking the right. This is where contact is being made. Looks like we do have an adjutant pushing up with the line infantry. Some dismounted dragoons. Looks like Russia set up fighting in the tree line. Ooh, assuming that's partially from artillery probably firing. More artillery here on the flank. Man, France brought quite a bit of guns. 8-pounder firing as well. This forest fight is probably going to become very rushed very quickly. They did do some reskinning, I believe, on the Russians, as you can see. Where's the French? Oh, there you are. You see the flash of the muskets. That's where you'd be wanting to aim and fire. Oh, you can barely see them. Artillery still firing, trying to get some of that half battalion. Very nice. Just look, we have a lot of content. Of course, now we are starting to see some Prussian lines here. Looks like they have some Brunswick. And let's see, what do they got here? Looks like maybe either some Guard or some Prussian Grenadiers. Like I said, my computer's not going to do well at this. Regular Fusiliers, Norway pushing up here. Poland still pushing on hard on this left flank. Ooh, artillery just shredding up this forward Russian line. And this fight is still, guys, starting to range all along here. Do have cavalry hovering on the flank here. In fact, some Lancers going to make some contact here. First big cav engagement. And it does appear that France is getting flanked here by Prussia, getting a little bit outplayed here. Of course, you have Russia starting to push a lot more on that flank. But, oh yeah, we're starting to see a lot more here starting to get engaged. We have the Prussians setting up their line. Norway going toe-to-toe with them. More Prussian line infantry. Looks like maybe some just regular Fusiliers. It does look to be fun. They are starting to see... Oh, wow. So Prussia was on the far flank. You can see shifting all of their columns across. They have Austrian skirm screen to kind of protect them as they're pushing their troops along. We have not really seen a whole lot of Austria yet. We don't know where they are. But Norway's getting a beautiful angle on the Prussians. Oh, wow, they dropped a lot. Oh my gosh, they dropped a lot of Prussians in that volley. That was an excellent volley. Flank still the same fight. Looks like France actually, because they're getting outflanked by Russia, has pulled back just a little bit here. Maybe let the artillery do a little bit of the work. So now we're going to go towards a center combat where things are starting to heat up. We even have some artillery starting to set up here in the center. Both sides are giving volleys, so it's taking them at both the center. There we go. Oh, wow. These Prussians are getting absolutely shredded up here. There's Austria. Okay, so Austria making their approach. Looks like Poland actually going to be going for a full-on offensive here and pushing everything as close as they can. As the Austrians go to meet them, we'll see if Poland can at least get some of this tree line. They are taking some small arms fire from the skirmishers, starting to drop several of them as they're pushing forward. But Norway's making a huge breakthrough here. Prussia breaking. In fact, Prussia breaking all along the board here. Getting absolutely just shredded up. You see they've lost a significant amount of their line. This is all about maneuvering, guys. Oh, wow. Okay, well that's concerning. There is a huge Prussian cav push being made. They got dragoons, they got hussars, and they got lancers, all headed towards the one lancer. Is he gonna abandon the guns? Oh, he's got the guns facing him. We'll see what these 51 men can do. I'd pull one of these units back. Well, let's see. Hopefully they actually fire. You guys firing? Guess not. Alright, well, unfortunately we can't stay there. Looks like Prussia definitely getting really pushed back. Denmark's even made it into the town. We have a nice push being made by Poland. The Grenadiers up in the front. Prussia has so many troops here. Oh, this is a nightmare. Both are so close. Oh my gosh. This is insanely close. Did I miss it? Yep, as soon as I moved away, they went in for the artillery piece. I knew it. I knew it. Definitely France's flank getting a little, worrisome. They're going to send over the Fusiliers and the Villa Guard. Getting those elites up to cover the flank. Looks like Russia's trying to meet them as well. This center fight is looking a little interesting here, guys. It looks like we have cavalry charging in from Poland. And line infantry going in. So much smoke is being hard to even see what's happening here. Norway is starting to really push back Prussia. Prussia just standing point blank and taking fire. Now let's see over here on the flank. Looks like cavalry went in, but France is about to receive a bayonet charge potentially on the flank. They're shifting over all those troops just in case. Norway's still really pushing on Prussia. Prussia is starting to fold a little bit. Austria taking some losses. They have plenty of reserves though, guys. Let's see if they have any Deutschmeister. That may be a mistake. They just brought lots of line infantry and no elites. You have to bring the Emperor's Own or the Deutschmeister, guys. You have to. If you truly want to hold. I'm surprised, man, Poland's actually taking this fight quite well. Denmark waiting for a bayonet charge against the artillery piece. Got broken. Sorry, Norway, not Denmark. My apologies. Norway did. Over here on the flank, we got the guard set up. Ooh, this is going to be a devastating volley. Come on, old guard. Shoot. No, shoot! Alright, well, I'm sure the guard's going to hold for quite some time here. They're going to have to. As you can see, the coalition isn't caving as much. They definitely are still losing in this fight, but they are starting to counterattack against Norway as Norway's starting to take some heavier losses. Poland is still fighting this out, sending in cavalry constantly. It's like line infantry too, some sappers charging in. Insane amount of troops in the field, guys. I don't think you guys realize this is an insanely large force here. Now more cavalry looks like it's starting to actually shift up. Where are they going? Oh, they have cavalry in the back lines. Oh my goodness. Poland, it looks like they're a little worse for wear now. Austria just has some insane, oh my gosh. Walking through the enemy lines. Oh wow. They just walked through the enemy's lines. That's an odd strategy. Maybe not the most realistic strategy either. Ooh, oh, we have a cav charge. Cuirassiers charging in, getting a nice charge off on the infantry.
Men are running.
But it's going to end up being, there's so much mass here, you need to get a nice flank charge and pull them off. Although the morale actually starting to cave a little bit, it does look like Russia's going in for the bayonet as well.
Yes, sir.
And actually France is starting to lose. See, the old guard can hold that flank. More cavalry charging in. Prussia's trying to help hold against the Polish, who honestly being super tenacious still. What a fight this has been. Austria has plenty of troops left. They are still holding strong. This is the same Prussians that have been fighting this entire time. You see they are winded. Center looks like Norway's going in for their artillery piece again. Norway's kind of been pushed back just a little bit. Looks like a cavalry charging on the flank, and it being a little bit, tiny bit disastrous here. Now we can see over here Russia seems to be holding the old guard break. Oh, they did, didn't they? Yeah, they did. Oh, that's unfortunate. How many of them were left? Oh man, we lost 70 men. Alright, so France has got to pull back here. They have lost quite a significant force. And they must reform here. Things are going against the French alliance now. Things are going so well in the beginning, but it does not look like things are going so well for them anymore. Poland seems to be breaking finally some of this coalition. Austria doing a beautiful job of flanking. Ooh, we got a charge going against some Polish. Some Lancers dicing up the Prussians. And I do believe there's still some cavalry left. So Poland still has cav left, which will be a living hell for this Austrian army pretty soon here. Russia and Norway still seem kind of even if Steven, I guess you would say, in the center. Both sides seem to be, you know, near their last reserves. France is losing, unfortunately, in this fight. You see Russia is running down the troops that were breaking, just making sure they don't come back, farming up a lot of kills too. And the rest of France falling back. Wow, we have some... What? So we had some cavalry in the back lines.
Our men are running, sir.
Poland's looking to be on their last leg here. They're just getting worn down by... How many troops did Austria bring? I'm very curious now. I'm going to have to look at end results here. I'm sure it was an insanely large amount of troops here, because I've just seen reserve upon reserve. Poland does not have enough here to make this win. But a nice charge by the Polish cavalry. As Poland starts losing on this line fight, it may be up to Norway to make a breakthrough. But Norway's starting to break as well. Oh, that was a big old cap charge I missed, but looks like some squares were formed by Prussia. On the flank, France is entirely in retreat. Dragoons are going to go in here. Huge cavalry engagement. Oh, that's cool. Cavalry fighting it out now, trying to break the center. The Norway cav trying to go for a game-winning kill. And then the infantry going in as well, trying to commit to breaking the center before Russia rolls over what's left of France. Prussia going to help out on this flank as Norway is almost entirely broken here. You see Poland as basically reformed. He still have some cavalry left. A few cav units left as well. He's going to have a brave last stand here against what is an insanely large Austrian army. We have another cav charge. And actually a very good cav charge. May start breaking some of that Austria. Over here, that cavalry plus infantry seem to have worked quite well. Russia's taking their time. They probably have a huge force, but they've taken their time. France getting a chance to maybe reform. They just got to buy time so their allies can maybe do something here. It's like one unit's shooting, one unit's in melee with the square. Another cav engagement. So much cav. Norway still trying to hold the line. Austria just needs to get really aggressive against Poland. They need to seal the deal, push their troops forward, and hit them while they're tired. These guys are resting, though. You guys see that they're exhausted, but they're resting. Guarantee if Austria sent up their reserves, they would crush this Polish army. That's what I'd be doing as Austria right now. Is you just have to crush them, break their spirit. that huge Russian force pushing forward here, several thousand strong. It'd be really cool. It would probably, you need some of the best computer. You'd have like tryouts with your computer to see who can run it. But imagine ultra settings 4v4, ultra unit sizes, ultra funds. I would want to have auditions to make sure your computer could run it, and then do 8 players with ultra settings, like not ultra settings, sorry, ultra unit size, ultra funds, and see how that game goes. It would be an insane battle, probably. Talking about size of the battle, like the scope would be huge, guys. The less the troops in the field, though, the more I've died, the easier my computer seems to be running. I need to upgrade my graphics card again. Get a 490 or something instead of the 3070 I have. I've been tempted. I've been very tempted, you know, for science, for the sake of my channel, to get a bigger graphics card. Although I probably need to up my RAM too so I can actually record stuff, you know. That's part of it. It's like Russia is not getting super aggressive. I feel like they should right now. I feel like they need to help their ally out, even if they set just a force aside for the French. Push everything over here. Norway is setting some very tired cavalry over to the Russian side.
Our men are running, sir.
Austria is fighting here, so Poland, of course, is starting to fall back. I think the coalition are going to win this one. Just, it seems like they have a bigger army. They have more troops. And that may be all that is needed. Now, I do want to start seeing the kills that this artillery is going to start getting. I want to see the canister. Let's see a grand battery. Ooh, more cavalry from Norway trying to slow up this French advance. Just get infantry here and start pouring in volleys, force them into square. Please get canister. What are you guys shooting? France gotta hold this line. Let the artillery do some work. I want to see canister. Alright, over here it does look like Norway's still holding strong to a certain extent. Poland's totally retreating. They're going up against double the numbers at this point. Man, that's so much Russians. That's so many Russians left on the field. Oh, there's a canister. Oh my gosh. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, guys. Canister to an insane order. Look at that. Let's go with the canister. Oh. That's what they're aiming, right? Oh, and then cavalry charging the Russians as well. It breaks one just by impact. Turn that canister around. Oh my gosh, Norway went full-on attack mode here. Now, of course, it's not going to work. The squares have been formed. Poland's basically all but dead. But I want to see how many kills the canister is going to get before they're gone. Russia needs to like keep pushing up more troops. I like from multiple angles. Go from this angle, front, and the other side. Especially actually right here by like push infantry up by these barricades. I guarantee you'll give you some shelter. But at the end of the day, guys, Austria's coming. It's going to be a bloodbath eventually.
Our men are running, sir.
And Russia has too many reinforcements, too many lines. Oh, there we go. See, they do it. It's like they heard me. Alright, I mean, it does look like some shots are telling. Yeah, some shots are telling, but it's not going to be to the same extent as it was before. Got the cavalry charging in. Oh! What a charge by that Polish Lancer. It like clean knocked everybody flat on the ground. Wow. Now, unfortunately, they still break. Still, though, what a kill. And Russia has tons of reserves. They can start pushing them over here to start dealing with that. I mean, obviously, Austria's pushing over here. We're just watching the end game, guys. Russia never truly broke. Trick in this game is angles, guys. Angles of attack. It's not, I mean, sometimes it's that quick hitting attack through like you saw Russia do against France, but usually it's all about getting a line around the enemy or just on the flank and start chewing them up. That's all it takes. Looks like the artillery find these broken. And we're going to start truly seeing the end game. What a hard fought battle, though. Oh, we got the cavalry charging it again.
Our men are running, sir.
Of course, the cavalry will hit squares and break. That's the problem with forming squares around infantry. The guys constantly are moving to refill it. It's getting smaller, they're shrinking, they're not firing all the time. It's best to just form up a line and shoot. Surprisingly, that one unit does break. I'm not sure exactly why. Maybe because they ran into routing troops. I'm not sure. Either way, yeah, the coalition's just... It's just Norway getting some cool... Like, not Norway, sorry. Poland getting some cool cav charges off. That's literally all that's really left. Let's see what these guys can do.
Our men are running, sir.
Man, yeah, okay, France is basically all but dead. Ooh, let's see if they can get a canister off. No way. No way they get it off. Oh, oh my gosh.
This battle is almost done.
That was awesome. That was awesome to see. I wish they had fired more. But yeah, I think at this point, everybody's just going to retreat their LOCs. That's the beauty of this mod. You can just do that. You can just retreat the little LOC in the back, and all your troops just break, so you don't have to wait forever. And that is the battle. You can see the size difference in armies between the Coalition and the Imperials. I mean, 42, 47, and 61 versus 60, 63, and 61. I mean, you know, 18,000 men versus, what, 10,000? 18 versus 10,000 men. Man. It's like almost 30,000 men on the field. But you can see here, so we have Captain playing as Poland, 23-24 for the kills. Poncat as France, 1582. Tintin as Norway, 31-29. Arnett as Prussia with 3469 KB as Russia with 1855. And then Mikkel as Austria with 3022. Yeah, you can see the Russia bringing a mass amount of infantry definitely works out. But having more infantry definitely is super, super crucial. You can see for Poland, some of those units that were up in the front took heavy losses, but got a juicy amount of kills. And yeah, good battle. Really good battle. Really enjoyed. Hope you guys did as well. You know, these ultra unit sizes sometimes are just fun ones to watch. It's mass pandemonium, chaos, bloodbath. And we're all here for it, right? Anyway, guys, that will be the battle for me today. Thank you all so much for joining me. Until the next time, guys, you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and I'll catch you all in another video.